Hey guys, Ashley here. For those of you that don't know me, I am the co-founder of Operation Freedom, and I just wanted to jump on here and start creating videos for you guys, kind of like, not like highlights, but I was trying to think of the word a second ago and I couldn't remember it, and I thought maybe if I started a new video, it would just pop in my head, but it didn't. But anyways, we'll just move on. So I'm going to start creating videos mostly highlighting our most recent trip to Nigeria, because I feel like just the pictures and the videos and the long novels that we create, it just doesn't kind of get the story across, and it's just so much easier for me to tell the story. So I hope you enjoy it, and if you don't, just don't tell me about it, okay? Because I plan on making these anyway. But anyways, I hope you do enjoy it. And I just wanted to briefly put out there a very big thank you to all of our donors, all of our supporters, everybody that works with us, Manji, our boots on the ground guy in Nigeria, we love you. Everybody that helps us help other people is just amazing, and we have so much gratitude for you and your heart and your generosity. So love you guys, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so our first little story is about this medical outreach that we went to, and it was probably a good hour, maybe 2 hours away from our guest house that we stayed at, and we didn't really know what to expect, but we got there, and Brandon and I, we're not trained medical professionals. Brandon will tell you that he's a doctor, but don't listen to him. But we got there and didn't know what to do. So we quickly took the task of assigning reading glasses to people. And that's actually where we had some donors mail us some reading glasses to take with us to Nigeria. And this is exactly where your glasses ended up. So it's really cool to kind of see, like where your donations went specifically. And it went to this village, which is really cool. But it was so awesome to kind of sit there with people, and there was this huge line outside this building, and they came in, I'd have them read a little something, and we would just try on different strengths of reading glasses until they could read again. And it was just so cool to see their faces light up when they put on a pair of glasses that actually worked and they were able to read again. It was magical. It was so cool. But anyways, time flew by. We were probably passing out glasses for 3 or 4 hours until we realized, it might be lunchtime. So we took a little break. We had some lunch, and then of course Brandon and I end up gravitating towards the village children. And it's a little bit different when you're going to a village out in the bush like this, as opposed to showing up at an orphanage. The kids at the orphanage, they're expecting you. They know you're going to be there. They're excited. Kids at villages like this that have probably never seen a white person, they kind of look at you funny. They're like, oh, they don't know. They don't know what to do. So Brandon and I kind of ease our way into the kids circle, right? Like we always do. And I kind of start throwing out just random little nuggets, just to kind of see where they're at English-wise, because I don't know if you know this or not, but the official language of Nigeria is actually English. Most people, well, I don't know about most, but many people in Nigeria are bilingual. Many of them speak Hausa, which is their native language, and it's really cool because when you go to these villages like this, a lot of the kids don't know English. So I would say probably with this village, it was about 30% English speaking. And then the rest were mainly Hausa. And it was just so cool because, we were trying to get the kids to laugh, and I would ask everybody their names and I would try to repeat them. And of course I would butcher them, and then they would laugh and I would laugh. And it was a real good time. They quickly became very attached to us and wanted to hang out and talk with us and things. And there was this one kiddo, Salisu. He was a cool kid. He was, there's always one kid, in any outreach that we go to or orphanage that we visit, you kind of always gravitate towards one or two kids specifically. And I don't know what it is, but Salisu, he was very quiet at first, and he didn't really know, what to do, what to say. But once I got him to smile the first time, man, it was over. Like, that kid had the best smile, and he was always right next to me anywhere I went. He was like at the back of the van where I was sitting when we were about to leave, and it was just, it was heartbreaking because I didn't want to leave him. Because, I don't know if I'm ever going to see him again. And it's sad, but he really did. He put a little imprint on my heart, and I won't ever forget that kid. And, but yeah, he's a sweetheart. And then Brandon had a little bitty cutie that was kind of following him around and just wanted to hold his hand, and hang out with him. And this kid, he was little bitty, right? And he didn't say like anything. And I kid you not, there was one point where he and I were just looking at each other, holding each other's hands, and just staring into each other's eyes. And I kept talking to him, and he never said a word until finally, and he still didn't say a word, but I was looking at him, and in this picture, I was asking him, I said, "Are you the cutest?" And guys, this kid looked me straight in the eye and nodded his head up and down. And it was the sweetest thing. And I was like, oh my gosh, you are the cutest. Like, it's true. But he was just the sweetest little guy. And all the kids wanted to take selfies with us. And we had a really great time. And the medical outreach was fantastic. And just seeing people's faces light up, it really was a hard village to leave, because we were having a good time. Even though there was a lot of stuff going on. I mean, there were like surgeries a few doors down. There's all sorts of stuff happening, and prescriptions being handed out for sicknesses, illnesses, all sorts of stuff. And it was a really cool experience. It's definitely one of the best places I've ever been to, without a doubt. Nigeria is one of my favorites. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed our little story time today, and I will get on making another one for you. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.